The story, as ironic as it may seem, takes place on Halloween night, October 31st, 1957. And this is how it went according to those who told us. Clinchfield 311 departed the logging camp with the logging train in the mountains and started down to sit. Not long after she left, the weather changed for the west. It was one of the worst storms in U.S. history, with flash floods being reported everywhere along the line. The Miller River Bridge was the last bridge between the mountain line and the safety of the yards. However, the flash flood had loosened the large rocks and trees from the banks, causing them to plummet into the raging rapids below, and thus pulling them downstream towards the Miller River Bridge. Since the bridge was made of wood at the time, the force of the water and the debris took out its supports. The speed through the Miller River Canyon was 15 miles per hour at the time, but 311 was running late, so the driver had the throttle open, doing 30 down the grade. They came out the tunnel just before the bridge. When they were starting to cross it, its supports finally gave, and it collapsed, taking the train and its crew down into the river below. The following day, a rescue was carried out, where they found total devastation. The location of the wreck has never been located, and perhaps never will. 311's remains have not been seen either. It's like she vanished into thin air. After a new bridge was built, a series of bizarre events soon occurred, and thus the legend of the ghost train was born. It was interesting and scared many train fans, young and old alike. It was said on Black Wolf Mountain there was a spirit cursing the rails for all eternity, reappearing only once every year on Halloween night, forever doomed to repeat its fate. While it is said that it will only be a ghost story, the engines of the Black Wolf Central will tell you otherwise. Ever since the night of October 31st, 1957, over and over, every year the spirit of the 311, otherwise known as the Demon 311, is either heard coming from the mountains, or can be seen sitting there, shining her ghostly red headlight at you and whooshing ghostly red steam from her cylinders, or thundering by where you occurred, trying to cross the bridge, but never reaches the other side.